tanto jugando suelto como en competición. Tanto si se trata de un rápido 9 hoyos o de un gran 36. Tanto si juegas bajo presión o arrasando, siempre das lo mejor de ti. Nuevo Fuel de FootJoy.
So I'm a local guy. It's been a while since the PGA has been here. Pretty cool to be here, and you've been a big supporter of this course.
Not of this course. This is the first time I've ever been here. But yeah, I mean, I've obviously got some good memories from this area, winning the U.S. Open across the street a few years ago. So, yeah, I love this part of the world. I like the area. I love playing golf in the Northeast. It's probably my favorite style of golf. And yeah, it's nice to be back. I went over to Congressional yesterday, and that rekindled some nice memories. And as I said, this style of golf just sort of suits me, and seem to play well around here.
A lot of pros kind of dissed this course back in the old Booz Allen days, but it's been rebuilt. How does it feel out there? How was it for you? What do you think of this course?
I think it's a very good golf course. It's underrated, but it's underrated because of all the other great golf courses around here. Obviously, Congressional, and you've got clubs like Burning Tree, and a bunch of others that are around this area. And I think it just gets lost in all of the other golf courses that are around here. But it's very, very underrated. It's a wonderful golf course. I think they've done a really good job with it. Obviously, I didn't play before the redesign, but it's a really good course.
The next time PGA is due back here is like 2031. Would you support PGA looking at this area to be here more frequently?
Yeah, I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's not just up to the PGA Tour. It's up to, can they find a sponsor that wants to, put the dollars into an event in this area? Is this a market that companies are interested in? And so I'm sure the PGA Tour would love to bring an event to this area every year, but unfortunately, it's not just as simple as that. So, but there's certainly wonderful golf courses and venues that could host PGA Tour events every year if they wanted to.
Rory, when you look at this round today, do you say, I made 7 birdies and I'm in good position, or do you think maybe they left some shots out there with a couple of mistakes, a couple of bogeys? I
mean, I think, first week back after 3 weeks off, there's maybe going to be a couple of mistakes in there. The 3-putt on 17 was an unforced error. 11's a tough hole. I got a bit of a flyer from the semi-rough and made bogey, but that was, you sort of accept that and deal with that. And then I should have made 5 on 6. I hit it in the water, but I got a drop up there, and so I probably I left a couple out there. The 3-putt there, if I had made 5, I'm still pretty happy with 67. It could have been a 65 or a 64, but it's still a good start.
How important was it to get to back up that double bogey with the birdies consecutive?
Yeah, that was a nice bounce back to birdie both of those holes coming back. I said to myself walking off the green, if I could just get back to 3 under for the day by the end of the day after that, I'd be pretty happy. And obviously I did that within the next 2 holes. I had some chances coming in, but again, happy with the day. And over the course of a tournament, you're going to think about shots that you could have held on to, but I think at the end of the week it all sort of evens out, so I can't be too disappointed.
Is there a routine you go through your head after you make a double to kind of forget about it, or is that kind of come more naturally to you? Or?
Just reset. Yeah. I mean, I had what did I have? 5 or 6 holes, 5 holes left. I think I said to myself, just play the remaining holes in 2 under par. If you can do that, it'll still be a good day.
Where you played with Francesco, he blitzed this place a few years ago. I think he won by 8. Went on to win the Open that summer. Was playing great golf.
Yeah.
Is there something about how fleeting that is? How hard to hold that feeling for? You can't just do it for years at a time, and you have to take advantage of those stretches.
Yeah, there's. I think there's times as a golfer where everything just sort of matches up. Physically, you're feeling really good. Mentally, you're in a good space. Your confidence is high. And yeah, when you go through periods like that, you have to take advantage of them. And there's always things in golf that are working against you. You know, you could feel like you're right on your game, but you're uncomfortable to left pins, but every so often there's times when everything clicks, and that was Francesco's time in 2018. I was on the wrong end of it. I finished second to him at the Open that year. So, but yeah, and you've seen it through. You know, you see Jason Day in 2015. You know, you see DJ go on that run in 2020. Jordan. You see Brooks, Jordan. You know, it's fleeting until your name's Tiger Woods, and then it's not so fleeting.
Is there something to admire in how he ground that out today? I mean, hitting that tee shot down the gully and still coming back.
he and you know, he 3-putted that hole too, and yeah, he showed some grit out there and hung in and ended up shooting even par in the end. One under. Oh yeah, he finished with birdie at the last, which is a great score. Yeah, you know, he did really well after that, for sure.
Thank you.
Rory, do you feel like you got the good end of the draw with the weather coming in, and how do you plan to kill the time until whenever you're out here again?
I don't know. I actually thought, looking at the weather forecast at the start of the week, I thought the late early draw might be the more favorable draw, but we had perfect conditions out there today, so you know, I'm not going to complain about that. I'm not going to do much. I'm going to get a little bit of treatment. I think my wife's due to land in an hour or two, so yeah, just chill out and maybe try to find somewhere nice for dinner and get ready for the rain tomorrow.
Treatment on anything in particular?
No, just little niggles and aches and pains. I'm a year older now, so just got to make sure I take care of some things.
You are 33 now.
I know.
I heard. Okay, so a couple weeks from a major. How important is it for you to be in good form heading into a major, and how much of this week is, I know the course is tough enough where you have to concentrate just on the course, but how much are you thinking about just winning here and playing well here, and how much are you preparing for the PGA?
I've always found it very difficult to think about anything but the tournament that you're playing in and the week that you're at, because that's all for me, that's all I can do. All I'm in control of is what I'm doing right now, and I've never seen Southern Hills before, so I don't really know what to expect there. So this is its own week and its own tournament, and I'm just focused on that.
Got it.
All right. Rory, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
El nuevo Pro SL no tiene clavos, pero tiene un agarre increíble. Con una plancha de carbono adicional para optimizar el retorno de energía y un nuevo y moderno diseño, el zapato original de máximo rendimiento sin clavos tiene algunas ventajas importantes.